And the 2 sunflowers was like, eh. Everything else, garbage. Alright. We know this means this time that we're going to get all the jackpots, right? Not the OP jackpot. Ooh, I thought I was going to get the sunflower. I also started to watch YMB's 132 in this category, and it is about as ridiculous as you would expect. Very good. Quite get through the whole thing, but it's very, very good. Good RNG 5, great execution on the levels. Good call them like you see them. That's certainly not something that I can relate to. Darts. At the bobsled world record? Really? I knew bobsled looked pretty good, but I didn't think to time it. And I like the early 100 drop. It usually pretty much spin constantly. Oh yes, the walnut bowling resets. That would be a little bit. Give me a little bit of real time. No run time, unfortunately. Am I gonna beat this game, this attempt without any sunflowers? Did someone try that once upon a time? Beating this minigame without planting any sunflowers? I feel like that sounds like hell. That's not something, certainly, that I would ever do. Sounds absolutely miserable. I mean, it's certainly possible. Oh, you thought it disappeared? Now that would be a minor fail. Would be slightly on the failing side. All the 100 drops in the world are gonna get me ahead. Oh, you did it with 3 sunflowers. Yeah, I think I've done it with 2 or 3 before. 0 is sort of its own thing. I think this attempt is probably dead. Minutes, 2 sunflowers, yeah. I don't think so. Alright, we'll do walnut bowling this time. Again, that's pretty smooth. It's quite smooth. Yeah, sounds like a category extension. Did we decide how many of the mini games could be beaten without sun? Wonder if you could beat Zombotany without sunflowers. Not without sun, obviously, but without sunflowers. Ugh. Oh god. This sounds so bad. Oh yeah, someone could calculate the perfect time for 100%. All the IL world records, and all the any percent global golds and all the puzzles global golds, and obviously all of the this start is the one that I've been due for. Holy crap! And you're right, there would be an issue with money. You would literally need to get an insane number of diamond drops, right? You would need all the diamonds and all the money that you could ever ask for by, like, you know, 3-2 or whenever you can buy the extra seed slots. Ooh, 650 is the hypothesis. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I could see that. I could see sub 7 being possible. Again, it's fun as a theoretical exercise. You know, whether we'll actually ever see a sub 7 speedrun, I don't know. Likely, again, more important to defend this row than it is the bottom row. I'm worried about the bottom row. Now we'll do this. Good RNG in the beginning. Things have slowed down a wee bit. Gonna be my walnut row apparently. Right. So much for slowing down a little bit. This is just buddy. I've gotten a lot of drops in general on this attempt so far. Some of which have been useful, others less so. Just thinking about you, Mike. Just thinking what a 500 drop would do for this. Do many good things. I think the spinning is done. At this point, all I need is these sunflowers to produce one more sun. Or less. No more spinning required. I could have maybe gotten away with even one fewer spin. Wouldn't have been. It's maybe only my third or fourth sub 4 ever. This is really good. I just got so many drops in general. Again, that really did make up for all of those other 4 attempts where truly I got nothing. Alright, great start. Love to see it. I'll hold on to this and I'll just let it go. Actually, I should have done that in a different row. I would have been able to observe. Fourth row or the second row again? Yeah, it was in the second row again. Jeez. Oh, he's a speed demon, too. Alright. So be it. Ooh, I should have waited a little longer. I could have gotten huge value. Could blow up, yep. Did I get something in the pool? I think I got something in the pool. I think it was a cone head in the pool. And my Warmech Spidey senses are doing pretty well today. I usually like this row for the Torchwood, because you usually end up with 4 to 5 plants in a row anyway. I just guessed wrong. It's wave 9 as well. Ooh, this hurts. Hurts me bad. I honestly don't think this is worth it. I think I just let him go. Could have saved that for the huge wave, but I think it was worth it to save. Don't touch my Torchwood. Think about it. Hey, DM Stewart, welcome. How you doing today? I also don't think I said hello to Mikhail. Hope you're doing well, too. Enjoying the content, as always. Ugh. No magnets and no repeaters. Not a fun start. Look at this, we got a lot. Okay. Arguably should have put it in this row, but... And I really... to try and save row in the pool. I feel like I've devoted a lot, you know. Okay, oh, this is very good, actually. Start of the next wave, I think. I love the snow pea watermelon. It's basically a winter melon. Love the combination. Killing me, game. Absolutely killing me. We'll do this. Why not? Maybe should have put it in the pool. All the I think, is that 3 Jack-in-the-Boxes in that row? How would you pluralize Jack-in-the-Box? Jacks in the box? I think it would be Jacks in the box. Now this nonsense of... Ooh, just in time. What a save. Huge save. That was the 9th wave, too. Absolutely huge. We'll do this just for a little bit of extra firepower. Ugh. More important to save that than the, No, I'll do this. Nice. Again, the lack of magnets is gonna start to come in here. I don't like doing that, but ooh. I will do what I have to do. I don't think I can get... Yeah. It wasn't worth it in any... Wow. The instants have not been that frequent, but the timing is quite impeccable. And the magnets are really coming in strong now. It's a little bit of a risky placement, but... Ooh! Really? They do not want me to succeed today. Put a second one here. Put a second one here. Alright, it's not a great time yet. Huh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh god, I was worried. Alright, in that case, the hit detection on the Hypno actually really helped me. I can definitely now protect both of my plantarns. All plantarns shall be protected. And I needed magnets. There was really no alternative. I'm gonna wait till I've done enough damage to this one. Doom it all. Alright, Sea Shroom, your thing. Huh. Or make butter. Or make butter that slows down the level. Who would have thought? I kind of like this. I like that position. Wave 9 is. Ooh, a Doom for the final wave. What a break. Okay, level saved. Level saved. I can probably put the Doom either here or here. A little early, I just didn't want any of those to get eaten. Doom Pog. Hell yeah. So one magnet and one three-peater that got stolen, and I still got a sub 10. I'll take it. Oh, absolutely. Probably a Conehead, yep. I think there's another one in this row. Not worth a squash, obviously. Bass Boy. No. What am I gonna do? Putting my own volume up just a little bit to better hear the pinging and things like that. Buttermech. Typical. We need the Buttermech emote before I retire from streaming. This is another Conehead. I think I got them both. Just in time. Probably save this for the pool. That might be a Conehead, actually. It is a cone head. Good, I'm glad I added the firepower. Ugh. The reason I did that is it's wave 9, so... Ugh. Full double stack. You know, I'm gonna do this. Not great. Ugh. Where is it? Is it here? No, here. It's gonna be really hard to get in time without a squash. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that I was hitting a bucket head there. That might be the Jack-in-the-Box, too. This is horrendous. Look at all these walnuts. Worthless. I also don't think this is going to hold off till the final wave either, so I'm going to need something there. I gotta put something there, right? Part of the RNG 5 for a reason. All my squashes in the first half and truly 0 in the second half. Like, you hear all that pinging, and you know, half of the plants are idle right now just because of all the bucket heads. Free Zombonis. gotta get this right. Got it. Nice. I won't say an 8:30 is a good time, but at least passable. Alright. Again, just no squashes in the second half, and then of course I get 3 in the final wave when, you know, the level's already over. 8:30 is pretty bad. Sub 8 is good, anything over 8 is not good. That's sort of my threshold. Yep, still ahead. Doing well. Hey Raj, what's going on? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Doing pretty well today. I was starting to feel a little sick yesterday, which obviously got me worried, but feeling better today, so that's good. Good, my extra were 2 flower pots, my 2 extras. Nice. Yeah, squashes in the final wave helped, you know. Probably saved 10 seconds, but they easily could have saved 20 seconds against some of those zombonis and things like that. 2 jalapenos is very nice. I want to protect my magnets, that's why I'm considering using the chomper here. Right. Ooh. Alright, it's something. Not a lot, but something. And I'll have 1 for the 9th wave and 1 for the final wave, so I think that'll be fine. And an extra flower pot, which isn't bad. So I have played PvZ2. I did enjoy the game. I did speedrun it once upon a time, but it has been a long time since I've busted out the old PvZ2 run attempt. So, but again, it is on my goals for the end of the year. You know, by the end of the year, I have a couple goals in this category to take care of, including hopefully making it to a Games Done Quick, which I'd be very, very excited about. But I'll make it back to PvZ2 on stream at some point. That's a promise. And this will give us a very, very safe place for both of our jalapenos. Huh, all 3. No, could have gone more aggressive. Alright, what plant am I not going to take on this level? Oh my god, I didn't take it. Too many jalapenos. You're almost right, YMB. You're almost right. You know, if I'd known I was going to get that many, you know, you can always use the jalapenos more aggressively to try to spawn the 50% rule a bit faster, but that was still very good. That was probably like a 329 real time. is only about 3 seconds off the world record, so that's very good. I didn't take the lily pad. You don't believe it, Aaron. I don't believe it. I don't think anybody in chat believes it, but I did not take the lily pad. So, I don't know if any of you are familiar with a runner for the NES. His name is Arco. He's a very talented runner, has world records, and has run a lot of different games, and is very devoted and things like that. One thing that he does that I think is extremely valuable, that I'd love to be able to incorporate, you know, into my own runs a little bit more, is basically he talks to himself during the run, and not in like a, you know, creepy, you know, kind of way or weird way or anything like that, but he'll give himself verbal clues in order to increase the chances that he does something correctly. So what I'm trying to do is, if I say, what plant am I not going to take on Pogo Party, that will basically guarantee, it'll give me a verbal as well as a visual cue to not make the same mistake that I did last time. If that makes sense. And I really think that's a good way to do things. I think it's smart. I think it's valuable. You know, basically, you know, talk to yourself. You know, give yourself, you know, give yourself that kind of. Okay. I'm just not even gonna mess around. I have the jalapeno as a backup. I have every possible backup. Not every possible backup, apparently, but I wish I could have gotten him if my Sun RNG had been just a little bit better, just a hint better. That was a good ninth wave. If this is going to be ready in time, maybe? Alright, so that imitator squash decided to do what I told it to. I think we all remember the last time where, we're not so smooth. Ooh. And it is possible if I get a very fast, pogo, something like that could happen. Good second wave. I don't think I'm going to be getting a gold here. There were just a few too many pogos that were able to escape, but oh, I did not want to lose that. I don't think I'm going to have enough for the extra doom. I'm going to have enough for the doom on the final wave, but I don't believe I'll have any extra. They're just kind of as a safety precaution. Alright, very good. I'll save this just in case one of these Rose gets away or something. Beautiful. You know, I'd like to be able to take about 10 seconds off my average Pogo Party. I think when I first started playing it, I played it a little bit too conservatively. By the way, hi Kuko, welcome. I used to play it very conservatively because I would, you know, make a lot more mistakes and I didn't quite have the strategy down. Yeah, really difficult for optimization. That is true. That is definitely true. Let this one go. Yeah, the squash doesn't work quite properly. I think you're right, YMB. That's sort of what I found in, you know, a couple of my attempts. Ones that haven't gone well. Oh, how many of these, how many of these ice shrooms are going to be worth it for this phase? Maybe I'll do one more. I think this is fine. I like to save them for a little bit later when I actually have a little more firepower, but it's still nice to be able to stall them out and make sure I have good firepower. I think this was a good example of doing enough damage to him in the first phase, but not too much. Again, given the number of jalapenos I got, which was extremely low, really can't complain. Alright, so far so good. Just really wanted to make sure he wasn't gonna jump up too soon. But technically maybe one wasted ice shroom. Wow. Excellent. No complaints at all. Those are some of the best bungees I think I've ever had. How often do you hear that? I want to save at least one of the ice shrooms. And I could have been greedy and used it in the first section of the level, but little too fast on that one, perhaps. Good. Another very clean phase. Again, I'm technically maybe rushing the ice shrooms just a little bit, but not ideal. But again, we take that chance. I didn't lose too many melon pults in the process, so that was starting to make me a little nervous. A little bit nervous. Could let those go. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get him this time or not. I would really love to get a nice, like, 530. Not quite. So anyway, it made sense to speed him up a little bit and then just wait for the next phase. How's that, YMB? Alright, not bad. Again, stayed even with my PB, a little bit ahead of my goal. I don't know if I could have gotten one fewer phase out of that. I think... I just don't think I could have. This. Ooh, I thought for sure I'd get that double. Well, I gambled and I lost. Yep, still in the green. Still doing well, still feeling good. Bounce there. Might be the 50% rule, yep. Almost got a extra freebie there. Really shouldn't use the Explodos this early. Yep, I was hoping for a nice bounce like that. That was perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Nice. I knew I might get that one as well. Alright, very good. You get a bounce here? No. Such luck. The walnut speed is random, by the way. It is not consistent, even if it kind of looks like it. It actually varies by a pretty large amount. I think the difference, you know, I think it's like zombie speeds. The difference between the slowest and the fastest one is almost a factor of 2. I get some good hits and no hits there either. Bad, but well, that was an unfortunate one for sure. I think if I'd had 2 more regular walnuts, that would have been a lot better. Gonna be a bit challenging. Nice. That was actually what I was hoping for. Oh wow, that was a 50% rule too. Okay. Ooh, glad there was another one there. That might not get the 50% rule. Nice, that should, though. That definitely should. Yep, excellent. Come on. You know, in some ways I'm actually glad this one's a little farther forward. Should be able to Explodo here. Ooh, it was a little early. Okay. Do this. Yeah, a little early on that Explodo. That was actually pretty big. Not a bad level. Again, I messed up that final wave. I think if I'd been a little bit more patient, I think I would have gotten more zombies with that Explodo, and I would have had the whole thing under control. I don't always like waiting for this rake, but okay. You don't often see the 4 regular zombies. That's the more rare, rare splits. No, I wasn't totally sure if I'd get a 50% roll there. Yeah, I think I would have. Damn. This is really good. A 114 first flag. That's outstanding. 110, I think, is world record, or 109 maybe. Important to be a little bit patient on those. That 50%? Okay. I'll do this. One more, and then I think I'll unload the giant walnuts. I'll do all 3 of these rows, why not? I try not to put the Explodos in any row where there's a vaulter. Except for something like this, where I feel like I need to hit the bucket head. Try to have some semblance of reason. I'm gonna hang on to this just a little longer. I think I'll hang on to that one too. Just a little longer. That 50%. Oh, I maybe didn't get 50% there. That sucks. I think I misplayed that a little bit. Uh-oh. Don't mind letting this one go at this point. Uh-oh. I think that was enough. Yep. And I don't mind letting these ones go either. Might not even need to. Probably like a 4:15 real time, I want to say. Very, very pleased with that. Again, really only that one mistake in the second flag. Beginning of the third flag, maybe. Oh, very mediocre start to Portal Combat, but... Ugh. I guess you can argue this is a safe start with 2 cacti, but not great. And cherry, so something. Again, these are not the same strategies that I would use if I was going for a world record attempt. I'd be a lot more aggressive, but again, this I just want to get through it. Probably should have put that in the middle. Chance that on the 6th wave, yeah. First Torchwood. A little late. Put the Torchwood a space farther back than I usually do as well. Just for safety. Ooh. Ugh. That was wave 9. I think I'm gonna do this, because this also protects this row. Now this seems a little excessive, but I think it's the right play. This I'm not worried about at all, just wave take care of itself. And I don't have the Torchwood here, which is unfortunate, and I do want to maybe save it. Ooh, yep. I'm gonna say save the cherry for a situation like this. Yep. Sometimes that happens, and it's very important to stay ahead of it. Maybe should have put that repeater here. Don't like it, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I think the Torchwood there would have been better. Or entering into the portal right there, I think. I was just worried about the firepower in that row. One more of those, and I'm telling you, we got ourselves a run. Oh. You guys can see what I'm doing here. If they're not going to give me a cherry, then I'm going to create my own. Hell yeah. Break. Let's go. the best Sun RNG to start this one, but fine. Boom. I did decide to go safe strats here. You know, I'm far enough ahead, and it only makes a couple seconds difference that, you know, I'm really not too worried about it. Ah. Yeah. That row is just out of control. Not going to regret the safe strategies here at all, you know. You can start by putting things in the 9th column, but, you know. And there is some value, no question, but... take the 15 seconds here. Yep, that was all for safety. Taking the lily pad on this one. Moment. I'll reprogram my brain a little bit faster between levels. Lots of time to save on bobsled. Lots of time to save here, actually. Good amount on last stand. But plenty of time left to save in the run. not at all worried. I can let one go. Possible to kill all these initial zombies right up front? Yes. Be nice, I should be able to get... Probably let that bottom row go. Wake him up. Ooh. Got a couple extras. I was wondering why I thought I saw 2 P's there. Very strange. Ooh. I'll let these ones go. Play it safe. no gold here. No sub 6, which I still think is possible, but... Good. Welcome, Juanito. About to see you. Oops. Very slight mistake there. Hurt my Sun RNG by about seconds. Yep. Again, I'm happy with some of the safety there. You know, there's really just... This is not the point in the run where I really want to be messing around. That's sort of why I'm doing this as well. Technically, it would be faster to get the sun production out just a hair quicker than this, but it's actually a nice row for the second zombie to appear. Gonna let him go, and there is no rush whatsoever. Oh, we're in a speed run, I guess, but other than it being a speed run, there is no rush whatsoever. Stand by the statement. I might be a hair too fast. And we'll do the same thing here. No time for foolishness. I can just use a squash or something on this guy whenever I want to. This should work. I think this is gonna work. Ooh, that must have been a less than a second away. That certainly worked out well. I don't know if I got this out quite soon enough. Close. Should have done that in the other order as well too. Got that chomper top row. You know, that wasn't worth it. You know, I might have it in time. I'm gonna need a second for them all to get on screen anyway. Oh, just barely. Maybe lost 2 seconds because of that, and maybe saved 2 seconds on the 9th wave. Having issues with my hand being in the wrong spot for the splits. I'm just totally at a loss right now. Boom. God. Right. I don't know if that's nerves or just silliness, but I could have been much faster in the plant selection there. Hey Texa, how you doing? I don't think I welcomed you either, Sendeku. Welcome. Nice. Got a little lucky here. Ooh. I can use a spikeweed if this doesn't work. I actually don't think it's going to. Okay. Ugh. Why? I'll just wait this one out, you know? I gotta wait for a spike rock and stuff anyway. I don't think it's the 9th wave, unless I miscounted. It's certainly possible. Ooh, didn't get that bottom road. Not too worried about these other rows at all. Everything is well with the wall. I think this was wave 19. So far, so good. And we got no world record on this one, but I thought I had the 50% roll there. I think I just got a bad roll of the dice. Alright. This is smooth. Setup is complete. Area is back off cooldown. think it's the next wave. Yep. I got no complaints whatsoever. Be a little slow on that, but fine. I'll replace the top one right now. Potentially this middle one could be a problem, but I can just use regular spikeweed on it. No problem at all. Ooh, one Zomboni in the first flag is enough for a 50% rule. I think that's good to know. Yeah, but obviously it wasn't on the second, so... I don't know why I waited so long there. Wasn't a reason. Good. Again, happy with a 20-second time save. And technically pick the sunflower a little bit later. I like to try to pick it right away, so it's just a little closer in proximity to where I'm actually going to be planting it, but that's okay. Time for the best level. You know, it's not a bad level. It is sort of... Ugh. It is a nice little break in our run. What I'm waiting for here. God damn it, Seeing Stars. Like, why? Why? Two zombies in the same row that happen to be there. There's only a 1 in 20... There's a less than 1 in 25 chance of that happening. Oi, oi, oi. Oh yeah, Aaron, I haven't seen you streaming in a little while. I hope you, hope everything's alright and that you'll consider streaming in. I did enjoy tuning in time to time. That's where it was. Like you saw there was about a 1 second delay because I just didn't quite have enough sun. At least I didn't lose a star fruit. That would have been first. Oh wow, like a 3 second time loss there. Jesus. Well, This was about as bad of a seeing stars as you'll ever see. Unintended. This. Hello, how are you? Doom, magnet, help, and oops. Oops. No. Already plenty of fails. Basically, the idea here is to play safer. I'm trying to avoid using the Doom on the final wave. That's basically the idea. It's a little cheaper to do the Tangle Kelps, and honestly, it doesn't lose a ton of time. I can save this if I get a diver or something, or a dolphin or something like that. Again, I should be able to replace the pumpkins as they come in. I can obviously use the Doom. I'll probably use the Doom on the 4th and 5th final wave. I think that's the way to go. Hear the call of the dolphin. Be all set up for him. Again, very little time will be lost here. There's a chance that if I used a Doom, that wouldn't have worked anyway. I'm just gonna replace this one now. Start to get it off cooldown. Given that these two probably at some point are gonna need replacement. That is why for a while I liked using a Fume in the 1st and the 6th rows. Very safe, very consistent. No rush. Smart use of the pumpkins. Again, I may choose to use a Doom if I feel like I'm doing really well on Sun, but it's not required. Four Gloom and 2 Fume. That is interesting. I like the idea and concept, I definitely do. I do like that there's an audio difference between when a pumpkin's getting eaten and when a actual plant is getting eaten. Hello, how are you? Yeah, you see, if you have a slow zombie like this, it doesn't necessarily save time. Probably gonna doom right here for the final wave. And I have no hesitation if a pumpkin's looking weak at this point just to do it. As long as I have the 200 sun that I need for the final wave, it'll be just fine. I may even need to replace this one again. This bottom row is really kind of taking a beating. I also have the squash if needed. I can even doom early if needed. I have plenty of backups. It's safe, it's fast. And I should be able to save 20 seconds off my PB. Backup Tangle Kelp there too. I was practicing Begooled a little bit offline, hoping to get right in the 2-minute range. Sort of a decent time for me. In some ways that was the last, like, really scary level of the run. Obviously there's still things that can go wrong and mistakes that can be made. Little time saves here and there, but I feel very good about this run. This was and a goal of mine for a little bit of time here. Come on. Getting like the best. Oh, I think I missed a 4 there. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I just need a new look. Need a new haircut. I actually do need a haircut. That's one thing that's been kind of funny. Like, some of those services and things like that you rely on more regularly, just not being able to get them. I have not gotten good luck in these layouts at all. Finally got a double there. Layout has been just horrendous. A little more RNG with these layouts, but first 2 layouts, I know I'm complaining a lot about it, but I really feel like they made a huge difference. Not a lot. I probably should have just been more aggressive and more willing to reset sooner, you know? There's one thing I noticed that, you know, Y and B and some of the people that are a little better at this game do than I. Just, you know, a quick willingness to reset if the level's not going well. I'm picking things up at the end, but a 230 is not acceptable. Those layouts were absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrendous. Be able to make up for it a little bit here. I do like this minigame a little bit better. This. Not expecting the double there, threw me off a little bit. Wow. I got so many there, it actually threw me off. Oops. Click on the right place here. I don't like that the circle disappears after you get a match. There we go. Much better. Might have cost me 140. Let's see. That felt better than 2 minutes, but maybe it wasn't. A little bit early there. Repeat shooters, huh? Okay. At least there's something now. That's kind of rough there. I didn't want to do that, but holy hell, man. Okay. Saved, barely. I have not loved the plant selection so far, that's for sure. Cherries in the beginning when I didn't need them. No cherries in the 9th wave. 1. Ooh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Ugh. Berries. Ooh, a little early. Still could have been better. Gonna require truly an act of God, I think, to crack sub 40 here. But it will be a PB, which is nice. There's the sun. Holy crap. Well, there's 5 seconds lost. You guys are always hungry. Six. I think I'll stick with 8 here. Again, the Gould. That's going to be the, you know, one of the main time saves the next time through, you know. At least have that. Practice a little more offline. I guess that's all you can do. Sun really kind of coming in bursts here. It's worth 5 more suns. 1. Alright, that's it. All out of food, boys. All out of food. Gold nonetheless, which still doesn't feel possible. Well, it's been a good run. You know, obviously very happy with the slot machine. That was a huge break, a huge time save that we got overall. Really, most of the RNG 5 were good. Invisigoul, a little bit of time loss, a little bit more potential in Dr. Zomboss as well. Still can't quite crack that sub 6 minute timer on Zomboss's Revenge regularly enough. Again, a little bit conservative on Zombie Nimble. I wouldn't say I regret it, because again, the run was on a really good pace, and you know, I don't think it makes sense to throw it away. But I can't complain. And certainly nice. I'll still do some mini games here and there, but you know, again, this had been a long time since I'd improved this PB. I hadn't devoted, you know, that much time or energy, to be honest, to mini games really until the last week or two. Sort of got bitten by the bug. Well, I could try the Ruskull strat. It certainly wouldn't hurt. And hoping to get on the graves at some point, and really anywhere, you know, up or down in section would be great. Very flexible about the setup, just gotta get it somewhere. Maybe I can save a second here. Again, for those newer to the strategies here, no matter how fast you kill the zombies, this is a true auto-scroller. This level should never vary by more than a second, just depending on really, you know, kind of how quickly you squash the final wave. That's really the only variable at all. My logic behind what graves to bust are really just that I don't want to need to move my mouse around any more than possible. There's already an element of like carpal tunnel on some of these mini games, so gotta save the wrist until I get older, right? Will probably be the last grave busted before the final wave. GG. Very, very GG. Ah. You know, I still feel pretty good. That Begooled, though, you know, it was very difficult. Like the first 3 resets through it, it was like there was one match on the screen at any given time. I really just needed to be more aggressive and just keep resetting until I had, you know, until I had something better. Aside from that, you know, again, the real time saves going to be in these levels in the RNG5. Again, obviously a 350 is pretty amazing. That feels quite good, and you know, really does go to show that I think I really should be shooting for sub 430s out of Slot Machine, and then sort of letting, you know, Raining. Obviously, I lost a minute between Raining Seeds and Invisigool, but those were pretty good. Those are pretty darn good in my PB. Walnut 2 was excellent. That's one small mistake there. Probably within 10 seconds of the world record there, I want to say. No complaints about Portal Combat. I was pretty pleased about that. Thank you for the follow, Joey. Appreciate that. Yeah, Bobsled, very, very good. You know, again, really not setting myself back there too much. And, you know, again, just, you know, losing 30 seconds on Begooled, there's just no reason for that. Begooled Twist, I felt like was better. I slowed down a little bit at the end, but it's looking pretty good. Yep, we brought the sum of best down by probably 10 seconds at least. Yeah, a good column, of course, too. So I think that's going to do it for me today. I haven't had lunch, haven't really gotten ready too much for my day, but I should have some time tomorrow. Probably going to do a pretty similar thing. We'll give any percent a try again, then maybe revert to, I don't know, maybe survivals, or maybe I'll give mini games another try to give it a little bit of love, but that's what we got. So again, my friends, until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, take care. Hope you and your loved ones are doing okay. So until then, bye bye.